Everyone, welcome to CodeDrill. Today we are going to start a new tutorial, that is Java tutorial. In our YouTube channel already I have uploaded multiple PHP related YouTube videos, but today we are just going to start a new series that is related to Java. So this is basically a core Java tutorial. So in this series we will be learn the core Java. So right now currently if you see in any company projects, so basically we are not working on the core Java. Core Java something means if you going to create any project, so basically every company offers you to work on the frameworks, because framework is very easy and there is very shortcut pre developed functions where you just called and get the result. If you go to create any project in the core Java, so it will be take so much time, and there is some means if you go to create like database connectivity or any modules that are already pre-developed in any frameworks, means you if not I'm not talking about Java, I'm just talking about any language. It may be PHP, it may be Java, or it may be Python. So basically right now nobody is working on core Java. If any project is already developed on core Java, that is they are continuing, no issues. But any new project, they are every company has preferred to develop in frameworks. So before going to learn the frameworks, we first thing is we have to learn the core functionality, means the core languages of any programming language. It may be PHP or it may be Java. If you if your fundamentals is clear, then definitely there is no issue, we can easily learn the framework. So that's why first we will be continue with the core Java. Once we will complete this series core Java, then we'll be move forward for the frameworks. So today basically we'll be in the first part we'll be basically learn the basic fundamental of Java. Why Java is used exactly, means there is multiple programming languages. So what benefits if you going to learn Java, and how to write a program in the Java, all these things. So in the part 1 we basically learn how we will be download the JDK and how will be install. I have already installed the JDK. I will be share the links. I will be show you how to download the JDK and how to install the JDK. So there is a simple step. Once you install the JDK, then we can write the basic programs of Java. So let me open the browser. Before going to JDK, here you can type JDK download. This is the Oracle sites, and here multiple JDK versions are available, you can see. So basically I am working on the JDK 24, so you can download this JDK 24. Here actually multiple links are here. You can download according to your operating system. I'm basically using Mac OS. If anybody is using Windows or Linux, according to this, he may be archive files and package archive, all these things are, the links are here. You can download and you can install the JDK. That is very simple step. Everywhere you can find the step how you can install the JDK according to your OS. So just try to install the JDK and then we can write the program. So if anybody has any doubts to installing the JDK, then you can comment. I will be create a separate video how to install the JDK. I've already it already been 4 years. I've already installed JDK. I just periodically update the JDK versions. After installing the JDK, you can go to the browser and here you can type the Java version. After this you can get the version here. You can JDK version 23. My version is actually 24. So it's here the version is showing. After installing, you can type Java version, then you can see your version. So this is basically the JDK installation. First, today will be just create a very simple program, nothing, no database connectivity, nothing else. We just install the JDK and we will be create a simple program. So let us just write a simple program in the first part so that it will be clear to you how Java files are converted to class files and how it executed. So I'm just going to create a basic simple class here, hello world class. So in every Java program, always the first class will be the hello world. Not exactly the first class. You can create any class name. There is no issue. But in every program, on that is a very usual habits. We basically create a class name hello world, or in the print statement we basically write the hello world. Okay, let me. I have already a folder. In any folder, you can save the Java inside your system. After install the JDK, you can create a simple folder anywhere, and just inside that folder, you just create a class like hello. The naming convention before creating any class, not exactly in this Java, in any programming language, the naming convention should be perfect. Means the first letter should be capital. Whenever you are just trying to create a class like capital H, hello world dot java. Okay, we just create a basic class that is hello. Right now we are just creating using in the manual, manually writing. The later will be means learn how to using any AI tools to generate the code. But the initial stage don't depend on the AI tools. First you have to learn how you can write a basic program so that it will be clear to you. In the initial stage, if you try to help the take the help of AI tools, then the fundamentals will not be clear. So basically first just try to learn yourself. You may be there is multiple syntax error will come, multiple bugs will be there. Try to fix yourself, try to find out in the googles and fix yourself. Then you can take the help of AI tools. In the initial stage, if you take the help of any AI tools, then fundamental will not be clear to you. So just I have created the class name, sorry, class. Then just write the public function, public class name, public class like any other programming language. Hello world. And here I just create the main function. So before let's write the main function, then I will be explain what is this main function. Public static void main inside string args, string args. Correct? Why it's showing error? Okay, the first one is the capital letter string array. So this function is basically when you are just going to create any Java class. Void main function is the first function when any Java files will converted to classes, and when JVM will be run Java virtual machine, he will be try to find the void main function first inside the class. So this is basically the initial class when initial function when any class is initialized. First the function will be initial, this function. So this is basically the, you can call the this is basically the starter function. So here the function we have already write the function. Let's print anything inside this function. So here I will be write system dot out dot println inside this println I will be write hello world. Okay, so we have just completed the basic class. We just create a class in that inside that class we just create a basic functions, means basic function, the void main function. Inside the void main function we just write a line to print. That line is hello world. Let compile this function. For compile, first you have to write, here is the terminal. You can first let go for the editor. I am just using the VS Code. If anyone using any other like any other editor, then you can compile inside the terminal. You can go to the same folder, and here you can write your commands. So here the VS Code actually provide the terminal over here in the bottom of this editor. So I'm just writing the terminal here. Unless you can go to the here in the terminal, and here cd core java, go to inside that folder, and here you can write your your command. So first, before for compiling this file, we have to write java c space hello world.java. I just type hello, then press the tab button. It will be find out the exact name, means if relate to whatever the 4 letter you have type here, and if you press the tab, then you automatically face the same files. You can see here a class file has been created. Let me delete this one and create once again so that it will be clear to you. There is only one file, that is the readme file, actual zip file, nothing else. We are just going to push the code in the zip in the repo, so that you people are face the code from there if you want to practice in your local. So that's why I've just created, that is the zip readme file, nothing else. So there is only one class hello java. So if you compile, I'm just going to compile once again. You can see one class file will be created here. Let me open. Here you can see only hello world.java file is there. Readme file is, that is zip file, only one file. If I compile this, then it will be create a class file. You can see hello world.class. So basically JVM convert the java file to class file. It compile the code and it converted, means it create a new class file in the using the same code what we have already written. So our class file is already created. Now we will be call the class file. Once we call the class file, then whatever you have, the code will be executed. Whatever the code you have written over here, that will be executed. To calling the class file, how will be called? You just write java and then hello world, because hello world class has been created. So you just call java and hello world. You can see hello world has been created. So let me change something else. Hello world, this is the first java tutorial. Okay, let's, if I call the java hello world file right now in the class file, it will be print the previous statement, because the class we just change the statement here, but we have not created the fresh java class file. If I call the java hello world, you can see it will be print hello world. Let's see, it is printing hello world, because we have not compiling whatever we have right now. We have not compiled yet, and we have not created a fresh java file. That's why it is actually printing the previous statement. So compiling again means create a new fresh java class file. Again we have to call java c hello world.java. Again the class file has overwritten. So if I call again java c and hello world, then you can see this is the first java tutorial. So this is basically the basic fundamental how we can create a class, and how we can print inside, how we can create the void main function, and inside the void main function how can we can execute the basic statements. So in this tutorial today we learn in in this tutorial we are not going to complicated, means we cannot add any database connectivity, all these things directly, means in this tutorial. So one step by step we will be in the future tutorial, we will be learn how we can create the database connectivity, how we can fetch the data from the database, how we can insert the data in the database. From we can create a form, we will get the data from the form and we will be insert the data inside the database, form validation, all these things. So today basically this is the basic tutorial, so you guys can practice. You just download the JDK from here and install even in your systems and just try to create these functions. And here you can write any create any variable and try to add all these things. In the next tutorial we'll be go further, means right, we will be learn about the variables and we'll be learn about the basic calculation, all these things. So for this tutorial we are just going to wind up. Thank you guys. Just I'm just going to push the code in the repo also. I will be share the repo URL in the comments. If you want, then you can fetch the code from the repo. Thank you guys today. Bye bye.